Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be doing a pretty heavy fog sail where we learn to trust our navigation, and a fall sailing collage, and then finally a summary about the end of Season 4 and beginning of Season 5. So we're getting ready to go out for a sail. It's Sunday something. The 30th?
Yeah.
Sunday the 30th today, yeah. Halloween is tomorrow. But we got a weird day today. For some reason, with the wind patterns that we have, we've got a fog thing happening. I don't know if the camera's good enough to pick it up there, but you can see the mist over the water. So we're going to go out, and the sun's beating through, so we got some good visibility, but you have to be careful, keep an eye out here for the fog. And we've got showing 4 knots of wind, so it'll be a slow sail, but it'll be fun. Here we go. So,
I can't see the exit.
Going to read at the fewer tugboat.
I still can't see the exit. Oh, I see it. Okay, look. This has to be the spookiest sail ever.
Chart. Let me know where we are with chart. Put the light on. Straighten her out. Looks good, David. Pretty foggy.
When we get like more towards the middle, we're literally not gonna see anything.
Well, this is a test of our courage.
Oh, we still don't have any boat knots.
You can see that we should be able to get in here relatively close. Can we see the lights on these things? No, they're not on, eh? We'll see how we do.
You can't see the buoy on the camera, but that's the buoy that like literally just came into view, and we're so close to it.
It's pretty foggy, so we're gonna call it a day just for sailing. It's a lot worse out here than in the marina, at least in the sense that it seems thicker. I can tell by the chart that we're pretty close to the point's right about there. So we're going to take the head sail down, or the main sail down, and then we're going to sail in with the head sail into the through our what we call the secret passage. We're going to take the main sail down. Okay, now fall up. Go ahead and fall off now. All right, main's down. Now we're going to head to shore.
There's barely anything to see. Through the secret way, right here, and then that's like a point that's just somewhere in the fog, and we can't see it. So we're just gonna go by the chart, try and find it.
Well, the sun is definitely over land. We can't see the land at all, eh, David?
Nah, there's nothing.
Nothing there. That's the construction site, I think, because I can hear it. Nobody in front of us yet? I'm not seeing anything. We're still about, how far are we on the map there? How many feet is that?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to turn more to the left because I think we're going too far shallow of it.
Okay, yeah, now you're aiming relatively towards it.
I'm aiming at it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the BTW?
211.
211? Okay, so right now I'm doing I'm still too far to the right. I'm doing 220, 230.
Yeah,
No, I don't see the point yet, though. No, I'm too far to the left, eh? Yeah. Wow, that's foggy, eh? Am I too far? Am I going to hit it, or am I in the good line here? Okay, I can see the other thing up there ahead.
see everything?
Yeah, I can see the thing up ahead, yeah.
That's good.
Stay up front and yell at me if I'm too close to one side or the other, okay?
Okay. definitely hard to see. Yeah. It was like we were so close to it, and then it just sort of appeared.
I could hear it before I could see it.
Yeah. There was one point where you were like aiming right at it, and I panicked.
How many watts am I using, David? Can you check it for me?
462.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Moving 2 knots, that's pretty good. I figured with the wind that we would have been like less fog. I was not expecting this at all. Oh, that other boat that was here, they're gone. So they went out too. Well, we're traveling at, we got 3.4 amps coming in right now actually, so I think we're generating more power. Oh no, there we go, 5 amps out. So we're using about 8 amps, 400 watts, and we're traveling 2.5 knots. We had the wind on our stern, on our beam. And now we'll just drift in, see how we do.
Look at the log.
How are we looking, David? Does this look good?
To the right, Dad.
The journey, what did we learn? David's going to be here in a second. But sailing in the fog is definitely a different experience when we don't have our eyes and we're not quickly checking the boat meanders off the tack that we were on, or the tack that we were lining. So it wasn't as easy to keep it in the direction that we wanted it to be. Hey, what else did we learn, David? What's sailing in the fog? So what'd you learn?
It's hard to steer because, like, you can't really tell when the boat is turning.
Yeah, it's true, eh? because the boat would turn on its own. I was just saying it would meander a little bit off tack. All of a sudden you're going like on a beam instead of reaching, because we were going upwind at the beginning. So yeah, it was very awkward to see. That wouldn't be so fun to have to sail like that all the time, eh?
No.
The other thing we learned, we have to really trust the chart, and you have to go by memory but if you didn't know the area and you didn't know which way, like where land was, for example, that would be very different to experience, wouldn't it? Anyways, we had a good sail, enjoyed it, we got back in safely. We only had about 4 knots of wind, so we were barely moving, but everything seemed to operate okay, except for at the beginning it was hard to get the head sail out. I think I tightened it a bit tight in the when we had 12 to 13 knots a couple days ago, and the furler was really tightly wound at the beginning, so just took a couple of back and forths to get it to fully wind out, unfurl, I guess. But yeah, great job, David. Gonna reward ourselves with a chicken and broccoli. Got the power on and get all the power going. That little screaming was the induction cooktop, so now I can get this to boil. The sun is out, but we're able to get 224 watts even in the fog. So we're working pretty good there. I'm pulling 1,000 out of my stove, and I'm just running everything off my batteries right now. And just getting ready to make these sidekicks. Wait for this to boil. It's about to boil. Not too bad. I didn't expect that I'd get anything in the fog, but it looks like I'm getting some charging. It's good news. Another sea of birds. A pile of cormorants. There's a few seagulls in there. And I see the rowing club there behind in front of the bridge.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One
Alright, let's attack in 12 knots of wind. Well, it's October, and got a lot of projects done this year I'm pretty happy about. I got the batteries changed, my solar arch here on the back, it's working awesome. I've got a lot of finishing touches to do, and I still got a lot of fiberglass work actually to do. Mostly cosmetic finishing here. It seems like I've got the functional things. Really happy about the switch to lithium, and then getting the Servo GX and the Touch installed, and then getting them linked into my Axiom chart plotter here. This is probably the most invaluable piece of information I have, is the volts of the battery, how much amps. So right now it's charging at 3 amps, even though it's October, it's like doing awesome. And then I've got 98% battery capacity right now, so kind of I'm good for motoring for at least an hour or two with my 100 amp hours. Just depends on how fast I go. So getting into the short list before I can start the cruise, I'm getting at the tail end of my projects here. But I do want to finish the cosmetics because like right now I don't have a head. I have a nature's head just sort of bolted to the floor, but I don't have a shower, a sink, or anything. So there's a fair amount of things that I need to do there still. So I'm looking forward to getting the winter projects underway. And I guess that's the end of season 4. Season 5's my seasons start with the winter projects. So season 5 is a haul out and getting the boat prepared. You know, with these lithium batteries, I only have 100 amp hours, but with 48 volts, it's still 5,000 watts. So I do get quite a bit of a length of time with them. But if I doubled that up, I think I would be able to motor without charging for at least 5-6 hours, and that's probably way more than enough. Especially if I'm just in a jam or something, and if I've got the generator and I want to do a quick charge, and there's a whole pile of what ifs on that one, but the extra 100 hours of amp hours is going to be a big thing. So and then I'm going to plan on I'm taking the motor out, taking everything out, all the electronics, wiring everything again. I'm going to rewire everything again. I just want to put the Encore tinted wiring in, so that's going to be a big thing. So I'm buying a 1,000-foot roll of that, and then I'm going to redo my wiring with that. Now that I've got it kind of where I wanted, I just use cheap wires, so I just want to put some heavy-duty marine-grade wiring in. So the extra batteries, maybe not. Maybe I can just do that in the summer. But when I have everything out, I'm going to repaint and put the bilge paint down finally on the inside and finish the fiberglassing. That's actually one of my things that I need to do. And then next spring, I'm hoping to paint, to do basically get as far as I can where it's ready to be painted, and I'm going to finish the painting off in the spring. And then there's just some other incidentals, like I want to have an anchor chain. I like a windlass. I'm getting old. It's getting heavy to pull that 20 kilogram. I guess that's what, 45-pound anchor, and then there's some chain on it, and you know, I'm getting old, so I just want to get a thing for that, a windlass, so I can just raise it automatically, and wind vane. And I'm still debating to build my swim platform or not. I think it depends on what I want to do with the dinghy. The arch has been awesome this year. Really glad that I got that done, and then even though it took 5 months to build. Really happy about the arch and the solar. That stuff's just been working great. Just want to say thanks again. A little prelude to some of the winter projects, and my next one will just be, I think, taking the boat out and doing the lift out, or the haul out. So we'll see how that is. That's really cool, actually, in that 80-ton crane that they've got, the boat lift. Neat to see that thing in action. So that'll be next one. But we're getting there. So I really appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel, and if you can help on my Patreon, I really do need some better camera equipment. That's what I'm using that for, to help keep making these videos. Yeah, just appreciate you watching. Your thumbs up if you like the video, recommend it, and yeah, subscribing to the channel. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. I Can't get over how far, I guess, west the sun is right now. All summer, sun setting kind of like directly behind the boat here on this angle, and then at the in June and whatnot, it's actually over behind about this direction. So that's how far over it's swung. Beautiful night. November 4th today.